Hi guys. What's wrong with Gracie?
Camera shy. Say hello to Grandma.
How you doing, Justin? Having some Reese's cereal?
Oops.
Oh. Gracie having Fruit Loops? So your dad is bear hunting. It starts tomorrow at sunup. But he's already gone.
Your grandpa's bear hunting. He's gonna go end up shooting a rabbit out of frustration.
Are you allowed to shoot a rabbit when it's not rabbit season, or is it rabbit season 2 maybe? I don't know.
Idea. I don't know what Florida's hunting laws are. I don't know if they're like always in season or if they're in season and you don't need a license, because some of the smaller game you probably wouldn't need a license for.
Yeah, probably. Hey, Haley.
Hello.
How are you?
Thanks. So I just started. I'm pretty sure I do have to do it.
Yeah, no, I was looking for his office today. I need to call him on Monday though to link your ATL account to my Gov account because it's the state account that you do it. Once I get other people on information, you text them, you just won't do it like that.
Okay.
I've done mine. Whereas you can't file my taxes. So I my quarter. I'll get it sourced on Monday. Plan. Oh. She was eating my food until Grandma came by and just walked out.
You guys do. We're tired. Don't worry.
She's strange. She's taking to getting very upset when you drop her off at daycare now all of a sudden.
Do you have any idea why?
Well, I mean, we changed her room recently to a new class, but it's basically the same area, just the other side of the room. And I think the kids still play together outside from both classes. I don't think she'd really be deprived of her friends anymore. Much more than normal. I don't know. It was weird. Like yesterday I dropped her off and she was screaming and everything and I had to take her away. And then when I was driving past, the girl who had taken her away, normally I think reads her books or whatever, they had gone over to the fence and she was holding her near the fence and I had a clear view of them. So I stopped the car before I turned out of the daycare area to roll down my window just to wave goodbye again. And Grace was just sitting there in the girl's arms, just all happy now all of a sudden, just saying, bye, Dada, just waving at me. So, I don't know. Well, she does that for bedtime now, too. She'll ask for water, she'll ask for a kiss, she'll ask for cuddles, and she'll rotate through that like an infinite number of times. And then when we eventually give up and just leave her to go to sleep, then she starts screaming hysterically for like 5 minutes until she falls asleep.
Maybe 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes.
I'm wondering if it's just like the same thing. It's like she initially doesn't want to do it, so she throws an enormous hissy fit, hoping she'll get out of it, and then she's fine with it once she realizes we leave her there.
Yeah, they go through...
And they always say she has a good day, and every time I come in there, she's always doing something or playing something with me or having a good time. That time takes quite a while to even notice I'm standing there. She's not looking around for me. Then as soon as she sees me, she's not like all excited. She just simply looks at me and says, "Oh, bag," because she knows it's time to go home. Then tries and goes and looks for a bed. Oh, nothing. Alright. I don't know. She's still going through her stages.
Yeah. Is there a puppy out there? Haley, we got your mom's. I'll show you how it came.
Oh wow, it's huge.
We're hoping they'll send it. I guess they will. I don't know. We'll try it. It just came a couple hours ago. That's what I said. Uh-oh, I hope the size is okay.
At one. Here's my mug. Told one.
Do you want an apple, Grace?
An apple. Something healthy.
Okay, an apple.
No. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Oh, Grace.
So what have you heard lately, Justin? Anything from the Victorian police?
No, I probably won't really do anything to me until I have my interview. Just testing my patience to see how committed I am to the process by making it draw out for 5 years.
Let me take it.
Okay.
I can see that going all over the couch.
I mean, I sent them the update about my change of store, but I haven't heard back about that yet either. I just kind of try out recruiter person.
So say that again. You said you had something change with your store?
Well, yeah, I transferred stores, so I'm not doing the day and night shifts, so I sent them the email stating that.
Oh, you told Victorian police.
Yeah, I told them.
Yeah.
I haven't received a confirmation email back yet, though. I sent it to that one guy who's supposed to be, like, handling all my inquiries and whatever. I wasn't sure if I should send it to him or just to their general email. So I don't know exactly what they want me to do with stuff like that now. They weren't very clear, so now that I haven't received a confirmation email, it's been like 4 or 5 days. If I don't receive it today or tomorrow, maybe I'll just send it again to their main address. Yeah, I know that, so I give it a couple days on the weekends. But like Monday or Tuesday, if I don't get a response back, I'll email them again, just the main email address. I was thinking about doing that anyway, because I'll just update my resume itself and actually give them the most up-to-date resume I have. Because now the resume they have on file will be slightly out of date as well.
Yeah.
They normally ask you to resume when you go to your panel interview, so I'd like the resume they have on file to be the same as the one I bring in then.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably change again anyway by then. Steph will throw a hissy fit about the manager she's working with and demand someone go back, and they'll probably choose me. I don't know. both of the other store managers were sick over the last few days. We're short one manager, and then the two of the other ones were sick.
Ah. So were you doing more work?
I stayed back till 5 instead of 3 one day when the restaurant training manager, who's like the head of the general local area here, had to actually come in and do the second shift. And he was late because he spent all afternoon and morning trying to find a cover and couldn't find someone, so he had to come and do it himself on his day off. And then the next day, Emily, my RM, was still sick, but she came in anyway. She was at the tail end of having gastroenteritis. So she had to come in anyway because there wasn't anyone to cover then. And hopefully the other manager will be well enough on Sunday to do her shift. Because fortunately, I'm covering her shift today. We arranged that weeks ago because she had something on today. Hopefully she'll be able to go to now. But, and so she was going to do my Monday shift for me. That way I'll have Monday and Sunday off instead of Saturday and Sunday. Okay, we're so I got Monday off, and then I can take Grace to school and just spend the day here or whatever.
So when do you work today?
I do the night shift. But it was all crazy, because like last night at like 10 o'clock at night, or in the middle of the night, I had already turned my phone off. So I don't want to be getting woken up in the middle of the night for crazy things. That same restaurant training manager had called me and said, hey, the manager still says she's sick. Would you be able to do the night shift tomorrow instead of the day shift? Because if I did that, then Emily, who was the RM, would be able to do the day shift instead. She was scheduled to do night. No, Jade was scheduled to do night. The other manager was sick. It was supposed to be Emily's day off yesterday as well, so she came in and worked on her day off even though she was still sick. So...
Oh, hang on a second. I think this is probably your dad.
How messed up it is.
Hi, honey.
I'll hire somebody.
Skyping. He said, I knew it. Yes.
Tell him we wish him luck for his bear hunting tomorrow.
Hang on. He said, Justin said, we wish you luck on bear hunting tomorrow.
Well, Haley doesn't. She doesn't like hunting.
Haley doesn't, so Haley doesn't because she doesn't like hunting. I'm with you, Haley. I'm with you.
Grace and I wish him luck for his rabbit hunting.
You're
Bye.
So you said what, honey? About going getting dinner? Okay.
Oh, frustrated.
Okay. Do you want me to call you back? You want me to call you back or you want to?
Told him I was welcome to the big nice bear trophy thing.
Okay. Good. Is it a nice hotel? Okay. Did you, were you able to split the bill? No, I mean for the hotel and stuff. Oh, you probably don't pay yet. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, you gonna call me tomorrow sometime? Okay. He said he'll talk to you guys next time.
Yeah, well, we'll be here.
All right, honey. I'll see you tomorrow. All right.
Well, it's grizzly bear.
Say again?
Well, you can tell us all his grizzly bear stories when he comes back.
You can tell them all your grizzly bear stories. Yeah, can you hunt rabbit if you're bored? Are you there, honey? Tim? Hello? Well, that's weird. He must have thought I said goodbye to him. Oh, that's funny. Either that or we just lost connection. Oh, well, I'll ask him tomorrow.
The Florida Fishing Game wildlife law enforcement officers will probably be pretty busy over the next couple of days. They probably hate this weekend coming up. They probably had it like written down in their diary, like a bunch of X's. And, stupid.
I saw it on Fox News a few hours ago that um, they open it up to about 1,000 hunters because the bear population is getting so um, big, and I guess they're becoming a nuisance to the people around. They're coming out, and that's what they say.
That's fair enough. I mean, that's one of the good things of hunting is it kind of controls population a bit. If an animal population gets a little bit out of control.
I always thought nature took care of that.
Well, humans have always been part of nature. So when people started getting all humane and stopped hunting things and started just slaughtering them in farms instead, which isn't really much more humane anyway. It's probably disrupted the ecosystem a little bit.
Yeah, moving into their territory a lot.
The wilderness frontiermen, that's all they, that's what they did. They went out and hunted, and the Native Americans hunted.
Is that a good apple, Gracie? Is that a good apple? It looks good. I'm gonna have to have one. Grandma's gonna have her apple pretty soon.
You like the red ones or the green ones?
Usually the red.
Red ones?
Yeah.
Every time a bus goes by, it's just funny that.
And trucks.
Cars, trucks.
Yeah.
Interesting being a day and night shift manager now and not only supervising the kids, very different than the more mature people you work with on overnight. And then also dealing with all the customers and everything. See, I've already threatened to write up one crew member in like the week I've been there. I was going to write her up yesterday because she did the same thing, but circumstances changed because she was late the first time, and then she was late the second time, so I was going to write her up for her because I already warned her the first time she was late again, I'd write her up, but apparently she had tried to call in sick and couldn't or whatever, because she fell in the shower and cracked her head, so that's why she didn't end up having to work, so circumstances changed for that, so she gets late with that one.
How late was she the first time?
Huh?
How late was she the first time?
Hour.
What was her reason?
She was mad because I called her at half past her shift starting time because I didn't even have an accurate phone number for her in my system. I had to call her friend and ask her if she had her phone number, and her friend was like, "Oh, well, I'm staying with her now. Actually, she's still asleep. I'll go wake her up."
What was wrong with her? Did she just not know?
I threw her alarm. That's what she said when she got into work. So I told her next time she did it, she'd give her a warning. She's a minor too, so if I wrote her up, I'd actually have to get her parents in as well and have a discussion with them. She's 17, so she's like right on the border, so it's really embarrassing, but I'd do it. You're an hour late for her. I'll bring her parents in and talk to them. Nobody else does. That's the problem. That's why all the crew, we start doing that, and then all the crew, like at the other stores I've been at, all the crew are always like all the time. There's no manager doing anything about it. I always told myself if I was a day and night shift manager, that would end with me.
Well, they don't get paid for that hour, right?
Problem is that the managers are also not good with enforcing them using the touchpad. And then at the end of the night, they just end up going back into their hours, fixing it all up anyway. So if someone forgets to touch in or out, we just put them in as what they're on the roster. And half the time, I don't even know if they've gotten a break because the previous manager from the other shift won't have written in that they've gotten a break on the roster, and they won't have touched in, so I'll just give it to them anyway and assume that they had it. It's just not, it's hard, like you almost want to manage the restaurant 24/7 just so that you can kind of like just fix it all yourself, because you go home and then if the other manager's slack, then the problems just come back.
Yeah.
It's not just the crew, it's the customers, like the very customers are very different. Because they have to deal with the kids first, and then that causes problems, and then you gotta deal with their problems. This burger wasn't right, this wasn't right. I've had the guy, I called the police on twice at North Geelong. He tried to come back in to my new store, and he was asking the front counter girl, said he came through drive-thru, didn't get his sundae, so he wanted his storm or whatever. And the girl was like, oh, she's like, hold on, let me get the manager. And then she called me over, and then I recognized him straight away, so I immediately was like, do you have your receipt? He was like, well, no. I was like, well, let me get the girl who would have served you on drive-thru to identify you, make sure that she did serve you, sort of thing. He was like, oh, it's not, don't worry about it, and then just walked out and left. So I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, get out of my restaurant. I've had the transvestite. He's come in a couple of times with his buddies, though I haven't actually served him. I've just seen him around. Who else have I had? I've had an old couple, like a really elderly couple. They came in. They were really super nice and everything. They ordered them. I served them. I handed them their food. And they took it out. And they come back and they're like, "Oh, this is. You charge $10 for this. I mean, this cute little burger, and that's all it is. And this all this is." And I'm just like, yeah, that's what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. And they're like, "Oh, that's a ripoff. We just want a refund. I mean, I can't believe you charged $10 for this meal and $10 for this meal. That's ridiculous." And then the woman was like, "Yeah, but dear, he works here. I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, it's just what the company does. He's just doing his job." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I know. It's not your fault. It's just, it's just stupid that the company does this." And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I'll give you the refund. I'll just take it back.
Well, that's how they pay your salary, all that money you make, huh? You gotta charge money for those burgers.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of wish they'd just pay me a little less and put more people on and make my job easier. Maybe we could actually go home on time most of the time, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been interesting.
Did you say you have shirts coming still? You ordered shirts?
I don't.
That'll be coming.
Oh yes, I know, but great Haley does. Oh yes, I do actually have one. Yes, I got one. Yeah, I got one too.
Oh, okay.
They're fine. Little funny shirts.
Why?
Haley and I were thinking about trying to find a new movie series to watch. And we were thinking maybe Star Wars. I realized I never really watched Star Wars, and Haley hasn't seen it either. And it's such a famous movie series sort of thing that a great many people like. I figured it'd be a shame not to see them.
Do you want me to send some this way, or do you have them there?
I don't have it here. I was just thinking that it might be good to get a hold of some. I don't know. But we'd like them all if we're going to watch them. Wouldn't we? Or do you want to see the first few and make sure we like it and then watch the rest? There are a lot. There are several different eras that they were made in, and they're just making a new one now. Apparently they got Harrison Ford to come back for this new one, which I'm finding.
I just saw that today. Yeah, I saw that they were doing that today. When is it coming out? Like Christmas?
Soon. I'm not sure exactly when. I know that this TV channel at Hungry Jack's that has been playing movies every once a week. They've been doing each Star Wars movie up until the release of that last movie. So.
Did you watch what I sent last package?
We watched Taste of Romance one, and we still have to watch the sealed. What's it called? I forget what it's called.
There's two of them. There's the movie, the pilot movie. You have to watch that first, and then there's the series. Those are 10 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow after you go see.
Hopefully that's tomorrow.
Goodness, that was loud. So add Star Wars to your list of DVDs you'd like?
At least the first few movies. Although I guess we probably prefer a box set though. Normally we get things in box sets when we can because it looks nicer and it's all together like a collection. Normally in a big box. We got the Lord of the Rings trilogy. We got that in a box set. We bought that from the UK on Blu-ray because we can buy it from anywhere. It doesn't matter. It's on our system. So. I think the UK Blu-rays are actually the same region as ours anyway. I'm not sure why.
Well, they're not really.
For Blu-rays.
Yeah, Blu-rays are a little different, right? They're like ABC instead of 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's just A, B, and C. Whereas DVDs, there's a lot. There's at least number more of them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 5, or whatever. So anyway, you just get it from anywhere and just on a box set of it.
Okay.
You sure you want to look for it? We'll do the looking over here and see if we can find it.
Okay.
I like Jurassic World for Christmas present.
Yeah, you did mention that. See, you mentioned Fireproof, Courageous, War Room. I don't know if War Room's coming out yet. And then you mentioned Jurassic World, Due South. Yeah.
Maybe it's just better if we keep Star Wars to ourselves. I've already given about 5 different ones.
Well, you wouldn't have to get it for Christmas if you wanted it from this way, because I send packages about every month.
I'm starting to see all the memes on Facebook pop up about how they should keep Santa Claus in December instead of October.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they come out early, huh?
There's a meme showing Santa Claus walking around saying, ho, 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 hello, he's cut off, and there's a ghost sitting. No, go away. It's October. Like proper American orange pumpkin. I'm gonna get my what's the little ones too?
Maybe next year I just make bigger. I can help him. You should show him what I got Christmas. It's cute. This one? No.
Come on, show Grandma.
You're wearing an old lady. That one is an old house with the hood. It's an owl. It's pretty cute.
Is it a towel?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cute, Gracie. Ah, nice. Yay! Yay! That's cute, Gracie.
They're cute.
Aw, that's nice.
What's dear? Are you working at the moment?
No? I don't know. You want to say hi?
He's not doing